Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a very special video. It's time to finally go through my entire updated CD collection as of May 22nd, 2023. I actually haven't done a CD collection video in a couple of years, so I'm very excited to show everything off today because it's a very big and expansive collection, if I do say so myself. So yeah, I will try to go as fast as I can. Try to say my 2 cents on something if I can. If I have like a million CDs by one artist, I might not enumerate each one individually just to save time. But other than that, we're gonna have some fun and dive right in. Three Doors Down, Away from the Sun, and the Greatest Hits. 30 Seconds to Mars, A Beautiful Lie, and Love, Lust, Faith, and Dreams. Hey, it's a big fat stack of AC/DC CDs. Dirty Deeds and Power Rangers are probably my favorites. Alice in Chains, Black Gives Way to Blue, and the All American Rejects, Move Along. From All Time Low, we've got So Wrong It's Right, Nothing Personal, Dirty Work Deluxe, Don't Panic, Future Hearts, and Wake Up Sunshine. All-Star Weekend, Suddenly in Ann Arbor, Free Your Mind. Alvarez King's Fear to Feel and Anberlin Cities. Arcade Fire, The Suburbs. Ariana Grande, Dangerous Woman, and Architects, Holy Hell. From my friends in Ashland, their debut album Wildfire, signed by the band, the disc, and a nice little lovely message they gave me. They're awesome. Go check them out. Audio Slave, self-titled. August Burns Red, Leveler Special Edition, and Found in Faraway Places. Avenged Sevenfold, Waking the Fallen, self-titled, and Hail to the King. Avril Lavigne, Let Go, Under My Skin, and The Best Damn Thing. From the Backstreet Boys, we've got self-titled Millennium. For the Fans, Disc 1. For the Fans, Disc 3, Black and Blue, Never Gone, Unbreakable, and their most recent studio album, DNA. Bad Flower, Okay I'm Sick, and Beartooth Disgusting. The Beatles, One, and Belle and Sebastian, The Life Pursuit. Billie Eilish, Happier Than Ever, and BJ the Chicago Kid, 1123. Boys Night Out, Trainwreck. The Black Keys, El Camino, and Turn Blue. Black Sabbath, Paranoid. Bless the Fall, To Those Left Behind, and Hard Feelings. Rest in peace. From Hometown Heroes, Breaking Benjamin, we've got the So Cold EP, Shallow Bay, The Greatest Hits, Dark Before Dawn, Signed, and Ember. Blink-182, Enema of the State, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, and self-titled. Boston, self-titled, and Don't Look Back. Bring Me the Horizon, Sempiternal. Carly Rae Jepsen's phenomenal new album, The Loneliest Time. Carrie Underwood, Cry Pretty. Chelsea Grin, Ashes to Ashes. Churches, The Bones of What You Believe, Every Open Eye, and Love is Dead. The Click 5, Greetings from Emery House, Live at Bull Moose, and Modern Minds and Pastimes. Cold Chisel, The Perfect Crime. Coldplay, Parachutes, A Rush of Blood to the Head, and Ghost Stories. From the Canadian Metalcore Titans counterparts, we have Tragedy Will Find Us, You're Not You Anymore, Nothing Left to Love, and a eulogy for those still here. Rest in peace, Kuma. Cowboy Mouth, Easy. The band that got me into heavy metal crowned the empire with the Fallout Deluxe, an album that just turned 10 years old last winter, which is fucking crazy to me. The Resistance Rise of the Runaways, and Retrograde. Daughtry, self-titled, Leave This Town, Cage to Rattle, and their phenomenal most recent album, Dearly Beloved. The Dead Weather, Dodge and Burn. The Devil Wears Prada, 818, and Transit Blues. Don Henley, the very best of Don Henley. Dua Lipa, Future Nostalgia. The Eagles, Hotel California. Ed Sheeran, Divide. Elvis Presley, Country, and Elvis Presley, Rock. Emarosa, Relativity, and Emery, While Broken Hearts Prevail. Eminem, the Marshall Mathers LP, The Eminem Show, and Recovery. Escape the Fate, Ungrateful, and Eve 6, Horoscope. Ever We Fall, We Are But Human, and Every Time I Die, Gutter Phenomenon. The Fall of Troy, Doppelganger, FCP remix, anyone? Fallout Boy, From Under the Cork Tree, Infinity on High, and the Icon Greatest Hits. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. Foo Fighters, Greatest Hits. Foreigner, Double Vision. Fort Lee, New Hobbies. Frank Sinatra, Icon, and Gasoline Heart, You Know Who You Are. Gavin DeGraw, Chariot, and George Strait, Blue Clear Sky. Get Cape, Where Cape Fly, The Chronicles of a Bohemian Teenager. High school favorites, Get Scared, Everyone's Out to Get Me, Rest in Peace. Ghost, Meliora. The Ghost Inside, self-titled, and Rise from the Ashes, Live at the Shrine. Gnarls Barkley, The Odd Couple. Good Charlotte, The Young and the Hopeless, and Good Morning Revival. Granger, Smith, Remington, and When the Good Guys Win both signed. Green Day, American Idiot. For any of you Linkin Park fans out there, this is Chester Bennington's first band, Grey Days, and their What's in the Eye single got at my local record store. Rest in peace, Chester. Handguns, Disenchanted. He is Legend, Suck Out the Poison, and the Helio sequence, Love and Distance. The Highwomen, self-titled. From my friend Hope Blanchard, a country singer from Nashville, this is her self-titled EP, signed by Hope. Shout out to her. Go check her out. Love you, Hope. I See Stars, New Demons. From the Massachusetts metalcore maniacs Ice Nine Kills, we have The Predator Becomes the Prey, Every Trick in the Book, The Silver Scream, and The Silver Scream 2, Welcome to Horrorwood. Incubus, Make Yourself. Invent, Animate, Everchanger, and Still World. Jason Aldean, My Kind of Party, and Jimi Hendrix Live at Woodstock. Jimmy Eat World, Integrity Blues. The Josie and the Pussycats soundtrack. This album is jerkin', also I Want a Big Mac. Justin Bieber, Purpose. Justin Timberlake, Justified, and the 2020 Experience. Casey Musgraves, Golden Hour, and Katy Perry, Smile. Keith Urban, Greatest Hits. Kelly Clarkson, Greatest Hits. Kelsey Ballerini, Subject to Change. Kenny Chesney, Greatest Hits 2. The Killers, Hot Fuss, Sam's Town, and Day and Age. Killswitch Engage, As Daylight Dies. Kings of Leon, Only by the Night, and Mechanical Bull. The Lemonade Mouth soundtrack. The band was originally called When. Lifetime, self-titled, and Lilacs, Falling Uphill. From Linkin Park, we've got Hybrid Theory, Meteora, which just turned 20 years old, Minutes to Midnight, and Living Things, once again, R.I.P. Chester. Love Arcade, self-titled, and The Lumineers, self-titled. Maren Morris, Hero, and Girl. Here comes 5 Maroon 5 CDs. Songs About Jane. The live acoustic EP. It Won't Be Soon Before Long. Hands All Over, which is an underrated album. And the Payphone single. Mastodon, High Road single, and Memphis May Fire, Challenger. Mest, self-titled. Miranda Lambert, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and Wildcard. Mobb Deep, The Infamous. Montgomery Gentry, Here's to You, Rest in Peace, T-Roy. Motion City soundtrack, Even If It Kills Me. Motionless in White, Creatures, and Reincarnate, signed by the recording lineup. Shout out to other hometown heroes. Movements, Outgrown Things, and Miss May I, Rise of the Lion. Mudvayne, LD50. Muse, The Resistance, and The Second Law. My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade. Neck Deep, Life's Not Out to Get You, The Peace and the Panic, and All Distortions Are Intentional. Neon Trees, Habits, and Newfound Glory, Sticks and Stones. Nickelback, All the Right Reasons, and Feed the Machine. Nirvana, Icon, and No Warning, Suffer, Survive. In Sync, No Strings Attached. Of Mice and Men, Restoring Force, Full Circle Edition, and Defy. One Republic, Waking Up. Panic at the Disco, Vices and Virtues, Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die, and Death of a Bachelor. Paramore, Riot, Brand New Eyes, the now single Sealed, and my personal favorite, their self-titled album. Pierce the Veil, Collide with the Sky, and Misadventures. Pink, I'm Not Dead, Beautiful Trauma, and The Greatest Hits. Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon. PJ Harvey, Stories from the City, Stories from the Sea. Plague Vendor, Free to Eat, and Puddle of Mud, Come Clean. Literally every Rascal Flatts CD ever. Still feels good, and Back to Us are both signed. Real Friends, The Home Inside My Head, and the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Don't You Fake It. Rush, The Spirit of Radio, their greatest hits, and the Russian Futurists, Our Thickness. Saint Asonia, self-titled and flawed design. Seosin, self-titled. Seether, Carmen Effect, and Send Requests Perspectives. Senses Fail, Let It Enfold You. Shine Down, Amaryllis, and Threat to Survive. Survival. Silverstein, Dead Reflection. Simple Plan, no pads, no helmets, just balls, and still not getting any. Sleeping with Sirens, let's cheers to this. Slipknot, All Hope Is Gone, and Point 5 The Great Chapter. Somerset, Pandora, Something Corporate, Leaving Through the Window, and Soundgarden, Super Unknown. From one of my favorite bands, the Albany-based pop-punk titan State Champs, we have The Finer Things, one of my favorite albums of all time. It turns 10 years old this year. Again, that's fucking crazy. Around the World and Back Deluxe, Living Proof, and their most recent album, Kings of the New Age. Stick to Your Guns, Diamond, and Stone Temple Pilots Core. Story of the Year, In the Wake of Determination. The story so far, What You Don't See. pop punk legends who recently announced that they're disbanding, Sum 41, All Killer No Filler, and Chuck. Taking Back Sunday, Tell All Your Friends, and Louder Now. Taylor Swift, Self-Titled and Folklore. I've got every album by 3 Days Grace, lifelong favorites of mine, at least in my conscious life. Self-Titled, 1X, of course, one of my top 5 favorite albums of all time. Life Starts Now, another favorite of mine. Transit of Venus, Human, Outsider, and their most recent, Explosions. Tonight Alive, What Are You So Scared Of? Signed. The Tragically Hip, We Are the Same, and Van Halen 5150. We Are the In Crowd, Best Intentions. Whitechapel, The Somatic Defilement, and Our Endless War. The White Stripes, Get Behind Me, Satan, and The Wonder Years, No Closer to Heaven. And last but not least, we are ending things off perfectly with Yellowcard, who announced last year they were getting back together. I'm seeing them this summer in Philly to commemorate 20 years of Ocean Avenue, and they have new music coming out at the end of the month, a new single called Childhood Eyes. I don't know if there'll be a full album. We'll have to see what happens, but I didn't want to wait to make this. So anyway, we've got Ocean Avenue, of course, Lights and Sounds, Paper Walls, which honestly might be my favorite Yellowcard album. I mean, there's so many bangers. The Takedown is my favorite song by them, period. Fighting, Shrink the World, Keeper, Light Up the Sky, the title track, Cut Me Mick, You and Me in One Spotlight, 5 Becomes 4. This album is just so fucking killer. Love it front to back. When You're Through Thinking, Say Yes. I've held for a long time. This is my favorite Yellowcard album. I go back and forth all the time, but still a phenomenal album. Then we have Southern Air, signed by Ryan Key. Then we have Lift a Sail, signed by, if I could get the pamphlet out, the entire band. And what will hopefully no longer be their final album, their self-titled from 2016, Welcome Back Yellowcard. All right, guys, that's going to do it. As you can see, I was using my turntable to prop up all the CDs. That's going to do it. Now the fun part is me reorganizing these in alphabetical order. So that's going to be a headache and a half. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified next time a video drops. I'm seeing these guys in July. I'm so fucking hyped. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.